Hey, welcome. It is your girl, Blessed Be with Toby T, bringing you the buzz. I am sweet like honey, but I spill that tea for you folks. I hope all you beautiful souls are feeling in alignment in your heart space and feeling good. It is a beautiful day. Today is January 15th. We are in the middle of the month already, 2026. Whoa. Anyway, so I don't know if you've been here before, if you have, or if you have not, I like to get started with the sound bowl just so that we could center our energy back into self and just do a little bit of breath work with that, because breath work is so very important. So as I move around the sound bowl, we are going to breathe in through our nose, hold it for a second, and then exhale slowly out of our mouth. So let's begin. Breathe in, deep breath. Feel it in your lungs, deep breaths. Out of your mouth. Again. We're going to do that one more time, folks. In. Exhale slowly out of your mouth. Like I said, I just want to center our energy back into ourselves, okay? Okay, so I like to give an energy update, an ascension update. I pull angel numbers. I pull 3 cards and plus 1 for the one on the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to get started. This one is from John Roma. So it says, the 5 types of awakening. Most people think that there's only one. Most people think awakening is a single moment, a breakthrough, a quote-unquote download, a permanent upgrade. But real awakening doesn't move in a straight line. It moves in a spiral. You don't quote-unquote arrive once and stay there. You cycle through the same themes again and again as your awareness expands. The pattern returns, you see it sooner, the trigger hits, but you recover faster. The lesson repeats, but you choose differently. That isn't regression, that's depth. Awakening is not one awakening. It's multiple domains of your being waking up at different times and often out of sequence. Here are 5 core types most people move through and revisit indefinitely. Number 1. Emotional awakening. You stop avoiding what you feel and start listening to it. You realize emotions aren't weakness, they're intelligence. Signals pointing to what needs to be met, expressed, or healed. The spiral of truth, you don't finish an emotion, you integrate it in layers. Grief returns deeper, anger returns cleaner, sensitivity returns wiser. Integration. Let emotions complete their cycles without shame, story, or self-abandonment. Number 2, nervous system awakening. You realize your life has been shaped by survival states more than conscious choice. This is where you finally understand why insights doesn't always translate into change. A dysregulated body will override your best intentions. The spiral truth. You won't regulate once. You'll learn to return again and again. Each return builds capacity. Each repair rewires safety. Integration. Train the body to feel safe in stillness, truth, boundaries, and receiving. Number 3, existential awakening. Your old life stops making sense, and you can't unsee it. You begin questioning the script you inherited, the goals, the identity, the performance, the quote-unquote should. The spiral truth, meaning evolves as you evolve. You don't find purpose once. You refine it as it falls away. Integration. Stop chasing someone else's definition of a good life. Build what feels true when no one is watching. Number 4, Relational awakening. You realize relationships aren't just bonds, they're mirrors and initiations. Relationships reveal your attachment patterns, boundaries, self-worth, and where you still negotiate your truth for connection. The spiral truth. The lessons repeats until your response changes. Sometimes the same person comes in a different body until you stop abandoning yourself. Integration. Choose standards over chemistry. Choose clarity over potential. Choose reciprocity over longing. Number 5, consciousness awakening. You stop being the content of your mind and become the awareness behind it. You witness thoughts instead of obeying them. You experience life as interconnected, intelligent, and responsive. The spiral truth. You'll touch expansion and then return to ordinary life many times. The mastery is not staying up there. The mastery is staying awake here. Integration, embodiment, presence, ethics, humility, real world congruence. The reframe that changes everything. If awakening is a spiral, then going backwards is often just revisiting the same doorway at a higher octave. And that's why people get stuck. They think they're failing when they're actually cycling into a deeper layer. Also, these 5 aren't the only awakenings. They sit inside a wilder map, domains that often activate alongside the core 5, such as somatic awakening, shadow, identity, values, purpose, moral, grief, creative, energetic, service. Those are all different awakenings. You don't need to master all of them at once. You only need to recognize what's maturing in you right now. Because the question isn't, am I awakened? It's, which awakening am I spiraling through today? And what would it look like to meet it without abandoning myself? That, my loves, is from John Roma. I am, you are, we are, one heart, infinite consciousness. So also giving much love and gratitude to him for sharing that. Thank you so much, John. All right, woo-woo, it's 11:11 on the timer, my loves. So this is by David Alexander. Well, I received it from David Alexander Lightfoot, but it's also by Buddha's teaching. So gratitude to both of them. This is January 15th message. The art of detachment. Nothing belongs to me. It's all an experience. True peace begins when we stop trying to own moments, people, or things. Life becomes lighter when we understand that everything we encounter is simply passing through us and not meant to be possessed. The people we love, the pain we endure, the joy we feel, all of it is part of a fleeting experience meant to shape us, not define us. When we learn to observe without clinging, we stop suffering over what leaves and start appreciating what is. Nothing is truly ours, and that is what makes every moment sacred. To live without attachment is not to live without love, but to love with freedom and awareness. Yes, gratitude. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get into this angel number card pull. So, bottom of the deck. The cards were already shuffled and tapped out, so I did pull some. The bottom of the deck was 1, 2, 3, 4. Represents take a moment to breathe, center your energy. Know that you are being supported, encouraged by your angels to keep going. Keep shining, keep taking steps forward on your path. The inspirational message of the day is lead by example. That is what we are here to do. We are here to lead, to guide, and help others that may not necessarily know exactly what it is that they are experiencing. So that's where we come in. 9696, letting go of the past. This is a time for new beginnings. This end of a cycle may be bittersweet. Trust your angels, paving the way for positive changes. Next up, we got 8686. Whoa, look at them sixes. Find balance and harmony. Embrace abundance and stability. I like that. Abundance is all around us, folks. You just have to embrace it. Avoid being focused on material success. And last but never least, my loves, is 567 is success, abundance, spiritual awakening. The changes you are making or considering will help you erase the stress of life. Can also mean adventure, new insights, and advancement. What I want to add to that is just stay open for the opportunities that are coming in for you that may change your life. Okay, so before I get out of here, I just want to say, if any of this resonates with you, please just leave a comment. That engagement means everything. Don't forget to hit those buttons, the like, follow, share, subscribe, all them good buttons. And I'm going to get out of here, but I'm going to read one more thing for you, and that is by the Planetary Oracle, but I'm receiving it from the medium, Miss Rebecca James. So gratitude to them as well. On January 15th, 2026, Venus in Capricorn trines Uranus in Taurus at 27 degrees, while simultaneously forming a supportive sextile with Saturn in Pisces, creating a rare moment where sudden awakening and karmic closure move together. Love can arrive like lightning striking the heart, not chaotic or overwhelming, but calm, clear, and quietly undeniable. You may experience an instant realization about where you are in love, what no longer belongs, or who you are suddenly ready to open yourself toward. This is the kind of clarity that doesn't require explanation, only honesty with yourself. Uranus brings swift change, surprising attraction, and unexpected turns, while Saturn grounds this awakening, helping karmic relationships reach their natural ending without drama or regret. This is the release that makes room, the closing of a cycle that expands the heart rather than hardens it. New connections emerging now feel different, lighter, more aligned, initiating fresh relational chapters rooted in self-worth and emotional truth. What begins here carries the energy of freedom without instability, showing you that love can evolve without being destroyed. Love here does not rush or demand. It arrives serenely, awakening you to a future that feels both liberating and deeply right. All right, so I am out of here, and I will be back tomorrow. Don't forget to follow Be the Vibe or Blessed Be with Toby T. Be the Vibe is B33, THAVIB3. So we got them 3 3s as that synchronicity in there. Pay attention to your synchronizations, because the universe is always speaking to you. I love y'all. We are one. Peace. I am out, and I will see you then.